Alright, once again, no good videos online describing exactly what's going on here. No cruise control, no lights on the dash, like no ABS light or any other lights. The cruise control light doesn't light up. When you try to apply it, nothing happens. So I've actually had problems with cruise control in this truck twice. The first one, the speedometer stopped working. It would work intermittently. Sometimes you'd be going on the road to go to 0 and the ABS light would come on. Problem there. There's a speed sensor on the top of your rear diff. You can't miss it. This probably isn't your problem here though, but it could be. There's a speed sensor on your rear diff. I replaced the sensor, replaced the fluid. Same problem. I followed the wiring. Took forever. I had to go up. I mean, just as gruesome as it sounds, follow the wiring and untape it with a little razor blade. Found a exposed wire with green corrosion. So the harness that goes to the rear diff speed sensor was my first problem. That fixed cruise control. All right, perfect. So a couple months later here, no cruise control, but this time I don't have any lights. Well, come up here to your fuse box. All my fuses were good. There's a really good website I'll link in the description. It has a diagram of any model vehicle fuse box, engine bay or interior, any fuse panel on the vehicle. It has all vehicles, it shows it just how you would see it in here, and you can click and it shows you what each fuse is. Also, quickest way to test fuses, so you don't have to pull them all out one at a time. Get you a multimeter, put it in continuity mode. That way, when these two touch, hold on here. It beeps. So you bring that to your fuse box. You don't have to take any of these out. I'm doing this with one hand here, sorry. You can just touch. Hear the beep? That fuse is good. And you can do it with the small ones too, but I only have one hand. So you can roll through them, check all the fuses. As long as you have continuity on your multimeter, it'll beep. So check my fuses, they're all good. Now, you'll see online on this brake master cylinder, this is a clutch reservoir, that's your clutch master. But on the brake master cylinder, on the bottom down here, there's this plug. And there's this fitting. See that thing that looks like a nut right there? That's what you're gonna have to replace, but let me get to it first. So, see how my brake fluid is also low? This truck has brand new calipers, pads, and rotors, and brake fluid's almost empty. And I was getting a little bit of brake fade, but I didn't think much of it. I thought I might have had some air in here. Well, here you go. No cruise control. This fitting and the wiring harness is under recall by Ford. This will set your truck on fire even if this isn't your problem. And you see that sensor right there? Replace this. I'll leave the part number in the description. I have a screenshot of it, but I can't remember it and I'm recording right now. I'll leave the part number for the replacement Motorcraft that came up with a solution. This is a 99 truck. It works on a ton of them. If you have a 99 to 03 Power Stroke, guaranteed that this part number is going to be right, but it works on Explorers, Expeditions, the Rangers, a bunch of different Fords. This is a problem. So get this out of the way. Here's what you got here. If you unplug this directly from here, pull up this wiring harness. Bear with me. It's worth it. Unplug it from your brake master right there, and you look down. You'll see this whole mess of junk here. This was Ford's fix solution to prevent their vehicles from continuing to burn to the ground. Instead of just immediately recalling that, they started putting this mess of a harness on with those two inline fuses. So the fuse will blow before it shorts out to the point where it ignites the brake fluid and burns your whole rig to the ground. Great idea. Well, not really. So you'll see all this mess, and you'll see this other plug right here. You want to unplug that. That is the location. So once you unplug it from here, you will have one wire, one plug coming from the truck, and then you'll have your new sensor here with a plug on it. Now, the part number that I'm going to give you comes with a new, I don't know if you want to call it wiring extension, pigtail. It's a piece of wire that has a plug on both ends of it. So with that, you'll put in your new screw-in piece here. This comes with the part number. Screw it in, and then that new harness they send you, you'll plug it in here, and you'll plug it in here where it comes from the truck. All of this double fused garbage, throw it in a trash can, and that will most likely fix your cruise control. Even if it doesn't, your truck won't burn to the ground. So there you go.